armored personnel carriers loaded with troops. As we approached it, we noticed a lot of troops out of their jeeps. Now they're shooting coming from our front again, 100 yards or so up the front.
The gunfire lasts a full 30 seconds as TV2 reporter Jack McCarthy covers the rebellion of 1967.
Several hundred rounds squeezed off. Now all of a sudden it's silent. Officers are moving up. They're gonna go in the building.
It had started overnight on July 23rd when the Detroit police raided a blind pig at 12 in Claremont, a clash that quickly escalated into looting, arson, and gunfire.
Did you hear any shots come from this building before they started?
Yes, it sounded like we were in Vietnam or something.
I asked one of them, I said, look, can't we do something about this? I said, because they're going to tear up our city. And they started throwing bricks and bottles, and all we could do is duck and dodge.
The police never fired a shot?
They never fired a shot. All they could do was duck and dodge.
The casualties from this conflict have been arriving all night long here at Detroit General Hospital in the heart of the city. Talking to one doctor at 4 a.m. in the morning, he said, it's just beginning. They claim that they have at least 23 to 25 deaths.
5 days of what many would come to call the Detroit riots or the '67 rebellion.
As I saw the kind of people being brought into the police stations last night, they're the black have-nots of this country who have stored up more resentment than I or anybody else thought that they could store up. And it's coming out. And it's ugly, it's vicious, it's unfortunate, but it's here.
Unemployment, racism, a lack of opportunity, police brutality, all of it boiling over.
Last night, the combined efforts of 1,400 Michigan National Guardsmen, 2,000 state and Detroit police, and the fire departments of Detroit and over 30 surrounding communities were unable to contain this massive outbreak of violence, fire, theft, and general disregard for law and order.
Michigan Governor George Romney calling for the federal government to step in.
As governor of the state of Michigan, I do hereby officially recommend the immediate deployment of federal troops into Michigan to assist state and local authorities.
The first contingents of the 5,000 troops started to arrive at Selfridge Air Force Base.
Troops, snipers, days of violence.
Just down the street, not too many blocks away from where they have this sniper pinned down, police uncovered 3 bodies in the basement of a packaged liquor store. They surmised that these 3 bodies, which were being taken out at this moment, were those of looters that were trapped downstairs when the burning floor fell in on top of them.
What was remaining of the upper story just fell in. It was leaning precariously for some time.
The overwhelming majority of the Negro community is stunned, shocked, and dismayed by the lawlessness of a very small percentage of people and youngsters that have brought this Holocaust upon this city.
When it was over, hundreds of homes and businesses were burned to the ground.
One thing is for sure, that everybody in Detroit, in the riot area or not, are going to be affected by the damage. James L. Bentley, the Comptroller General, said that the claims and the heavy damage may cause people in Detroit to pay a whale of a price for future insurance. This is Joe Weaver on Pingree, near Linwood.
A whale of a price in so many ways for decades into the future.
When the looting, burning, and sniping was over, 12th Street, Grand River, and Courchevel looked like a page from World War II. The toll was 43 dead and 600 injured. The riot had opened a wound that hadn't healed at the end of the incredible decade. But more importantly, it stimulated a concern among the entire community that social injustice and unequal opportunity were problems that wouldn't go away unless and until they were dealt with by direct action.
In Detroit, Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.